go like this also.
Hi, everybody. Welcome to tonight's love readings. We're very excited to be here. We are on Facebook, YouTube, TikTok. This is Deirdre. I am Kathy, and welcome. We're going to be doing some love readings. We're going to be going through all of the signs, one sign at a time. Aries, Taurus, Gemini, Cancer, Leos, Virgos, Libra, Scorpio, Sagittarius, Capricorn, Aquarius, and Pisces in that order. So just hang in there. My YouTube, I will go back and timestamp it if you're watching this as a replay, so you can hit your timestamps. Let's get the audience going. Let's jump in there and let me know where you're from, what your sign are. We are not doing any personal readings tonight. We're not answering any questions. If we have some time at the end, we may grab a couple of people from the audience and do a personal question. However, it depends on how long it takes us. But we are going through each of the signs with what is your love energy and what does Spirit have for you.
There you go.
So we're just waiting for people to come on in each of the platforms, and
we're just getting warmed up.
So let me know. I can see Facebook. Hi, everybody. Hi, Donna. Hi, Linda. There's my Linda. This is Deirdre. I want you guys to meet. We're going to schedule a Zoom so I can introduce you guys.
Love it. Love it.
Yeah, she's a coach. She's very intuitive herself.
Oh, excellent. Well, nice to meet you, Linda.
Super talented. Hi, Shayna. Hi, Marie. Hi, Tabrina. This is fun. It is fun. Hi, Jen. So we're going to get started.
Hi, Jacqueline and Pam.
We're going to get started. So real quick, if you don't know who I am, obviously, for those of you on my channel, I'll just reintroduce myself. My name is Kathy Mamolen. I am a psychic medium professionally. I do readings all over the world. I'm a professional life coach. I work with people looking for love, identifying blocks in their lives, helping them find love, working through things that they're looking for. So that is what I do. And Deirdre, you want to introduce yourself?
Hi, I'm Deirdre ABRAMI. I always introduce myself as a 6th generation psychic, although I didn't embrace my abilities till after I had a life-threatening illness 21 years ago, brain aneurysm to be exact, and fought it for many years to be in this industry. Like my aunts and my ancestors, a lot of them been healers and psychics. And so finally I got out of the psychic closet and here I am. I'm a newbie on social media, a little bit on Facebook, brand new TikTok, and definitely YouTube. So come join me over at YouTube because I'm a brand new newbie here.
All of my YouTube people, please check out Deirdre ABRAMI's page. Go and like her, subscribe, follow her. I'm trying to grow my TikTok channel. So thank you, my TikTok viewers back there. I can see you. So thank you for joining my TikTok channel. Just to let you know, my YouTube channel, I am uploading different videos on TikTok because TikTok's format is that they don't want you to be copying and pasting onto different platforms. So if you want, I know my YouTube, you're loyal to me. I know you love my readings. I am posting different readings each day on TikTok as well. So if you want to grab some different readings and you've got your phone on you and you want to jump onto TikTok, you may catch some different messages. So check out my TikTok channel as well. So let's get started. You guys ready? We got a full house.
Yeah.
So I'm going to start tonight. I have Aries. So could all of my Aries please come forward? Can Aries please step forward and let me know who is my Aries. So there's an Aries. Hi, Cynthia. How are you? Welcome. Beautiful. Hi, beautiful. Hi, Julia. I reached your grandmother. Beautiful. And in a medium reading. How wonderful. Wow. Thank you, Julie. Okay, so let's see. Okay, so Spirit, I'm here with Aries tonight, and I ask that you guide me with any loving messages. What is it that you need me to know? Aries, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus, and any cross watcher is welcome. So let's see what I'm feeling for my Aries. Aries love energy. Just take with you what connects to you. Leave the rest for everybody else, as always. And we're here to have fun and just kind of learn. Okay, so Aries, please share with me, Spirit. I have a love potion. I have a love potion. I have irresistible charm. Okay. So I feel like my heart is leading me to this person. I always like that feeling of somebody put a spell on you, you know, like, what did you just do to me? I just fell in love with you. So something is going on with that. I love that. Together, look at the swan. So we've got a soul connection of some kind. Swans are definitely soulmates. It is saying reconciliation for some of you. It could be somebody that wants to come back into your energy, that is trying to come back. Now, whether you take them back or not, that's going to be up to you. But I am getting a little bit of a feeling like we're meant to be. Okay. So if it's somebody that you're just not in contact with, or we're having a difficult time right now, we could be reconnecting. Let's get one more of these. We need some time alone, some time away. Okay. So maybe that it's a much needed break. They're saying it's a much needed break. And it's a feeling of we haven't had enough time alone together, busy with kids, busy with life, work, all of those things. So right now I feel like we have to spend some quality time together, this person that you're thinking of. I do have a 6 of Cups. This person's spending a lot of time thinking about the past. They're thinking about when we were happy, when things were better. Something is going on in this connection. I almost feel like they're using the word displaced to me, like I'm not where I'm supposed to be, or maybe because I'm not with you, maybe we do have a separation or no contact situation, but they just said, I feel displaced. I feel like I'm not with you and I should be with you. So something is going on for some of you around that. I have a 5 of Swords. It is jumping out at me as unfaithful. Unfortunately, I have somebody who cheated or thought the grass was greener on the other side. And maybe that's why they're displaced, because maybe you asked them to, you know, move on. So maybe that's why I'm feeling this sense of pushed away or, you know, disconnect. I guess I want to say disconnect. I have a 10 of Cups, and in the baby's feet is coming into me as some of you may even have a child with this person, or you could have thought about having a child with this person. So I do have this sense of family. I thought our family was going to hold us together, that has to come first. So some of you could have a committed relationship with this person. But right now, I feel like we have to work on this connection. We've got to have some more quality time. And right now, I do have the Sun. So I'm going to put it into both categories. It could be that you are falling for somebody new. You have somebody new coming into your life. Or we have a fresh start and a second chance with the person that you're thinking of right now that feels like I made a mistake and this displacement or whatever those energies are. So today I'm going to say, my Aries, you've got somebody trying to be in your energy. And I'm going to say trying to work on things, all right? Trying to make things better. So I guess that's a good energy. Spirit's asking me for one more card. So let me grab that and see what else I'm feeling. I've got one more card. I have a 3 of Cups. Now that is my celebration. So either way, whether it's a reconciliation for those of you that are wanting to be with this person, repair the damage, make things better, but it's a feeling of time to celebrate a new beginning, okay? Second chance or new beginning. So my Aries, you've got love. We're working at it a little bit harder than what I would like, but sometimes it's hard. Sometimes we've got to work on relationships, but I will go with this new beginning and time to celebrate. So let's just put it in that category. So thank you, my Aries, and thank you for being here. And I'm very, very grateful. So now we're going to go into Taurus. So it's Deirdre's time.
So now any Tauruses out there? Taurus. Or I always say spying on a Taurus. Well,
spying. I always love that.
I'm going to try this new deck. All right. So angels and spirit guides. What do you want Taurus to know about their love life? What do you want Taurus to know about their love life? What do you want Taurus to know about? Oh, wow. You have somebody coming in, if you're not already with them, that's very loyal. And they're really supporting your visions and your dreams. I like this person for you, Taurus. If you haven't met them already, they're getting ready to come in. I like because they, you know, while you're on a date with them, they'll make a plan for the next date, which is so nice. I feel that if the dating with this person has been a little slow, you're going to start to see more action. Okay, let me see what else they want you to know. Okay, so I do get that perhaps in the past, maybe they were a little controlling. Maybe you're a little controlling. Just saying, just saying. And maybe now usually Tauruses are slow movers, I'll say. So maybe in the beginning, things weren't as fast. Well, although you're usually pretty slow, but I get that I feel your love language is gift giving. And theirs is more touch, physical touch. I feel in the beginning when you met them, they might have behaved a little immature. But now I feel there's like a whole turning point. Yeah, in the beginning, they were kind of selfish, I'll say. But now they feel really in remorse. So now they're stepping up to the plate. And you can expect them to, I don't know, I feel that they're going to start showing up for you, Taurus. I like this person for you. You know, I get Taurus, you're kind of afraid to like jump in because you had somebody in the past who was not a therapist, a narcissist. And I feel like you're kind of afraid to get back out there with this person, but don't take out any insecurities or what have you with this new person. Because this new person I feel is really ideal for you, but I keep feeling the ex keeps poking in there because I'm getting like two different energies around you right now. Yeah, your ex was a doozy. Let me just say that. Your ex was very selfish, all into me, I is what I keep getting, because I was getting confused because I have this very loving energy and then I have this me, I energy. And it's very different people. So you're ready for this new person. Don't screw it up. I'm not going to swear, but I also set an expectation of what you want. I don't know if you're getting this a lot, Kathy, with your privates, but lately I feel like a lot of my clients come to me because they want to know about a person, and 99% of the time it's not their person. And then I find the rest of this session, I'm trying to tell them, not trying to tell them, but I'm suggesting that you set an expectation of what you're really looking for at this stage of your life. Because that's huge. You know, God and your angels are here to guide you. They, because of free will, they cannot tell you what you should have. But once you decide, then it's going to be amazing. And I just keep getting that really hone in on what you want, because this new person is coming in. Let me see what this new person wants you to know. I like these cards. These are Kathy's. Ooh, what is that? We got like some thumbs and stuff
some
here.
Thumbs up.
Oh, all right. This is a message from your ex. This is not the new person. If I could go back in time, I would handle us differently. This is, guys, you got to go clean your energy, because your ex is all about you. I'm telling you right now, don't go back to that ex. Why do I feel this way is the new person. All right, let me see what the ex has to say, since he or she keeps interrupting me. Oh, wow. They were very insecure. I feel that was the other one. Okay. Your ex keeps butting in. So let me know in the comment section if Taurus, if your ex was kind of like selfish.
Didn't give you a break.
Didn't give you a break. Just kept like, now they're like, want to step up. But I feel like you're done. I don't feel you, and they're trying to have excuses is what I'm seeing here. So I would, if you haven't met somebody new, please be patient because you have somebody fabulous, Taurus, coming in. Don't get like insecure and go back to the ex.
Yeah, I'm feeling the same way. Taurus, it's coming into me also as don't go backwards. Okay.
Correct.
Like there's nothing to go back to. So I'm feeling the same way Deirdre is that spirit has something so much better for you. So just like full speed ahead, look ahead. They're making it crystal clear to both of us that that energy from the past is toxic and it's not good and healthy for you. And they want you to move forward is how it's coming into me as well.
Exactly. And the X is an X for a reason. Okay. They haven't changed, and I don't seem to be so extreme, but no, they didn't get hit by lightning and have like a whole rebirth. I don't see that.
That's right.
But yeah, so just be a little more patient. I'm hearing actually 1 to 2 months. I feel by August you're going to meet this new person. If you haven't already, just keep working on you.
That's not that far away.
And ignore the advances of the ex. Even though a lot of you guys are going to come in begging, please, this, but then they're going to go back to their old ways very quickly. Okay. That's what I got for Taurus.
So Gemini, you are up next. Geminis, do we have Geminis in the house tonight? Let's see. First, I want to say whoever said you love our hair. Thank you. Thank you for loving our hair. I think that's nice. Let's see. Gemini, I'm here with Gemini tonight. Gemini, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus, and any cross watchers, welcome to watch this reading, listen to this reading. Spirit, I ask that you guide me with any loving messages. What is it that you need my Geminis to hear tonight? What is it that you have for them for love? What loving messages do you have for them? I am listening for you now. I have between the lines. Oh, hidden messages. Hidden messages. What is this person trying to share with you? Being vague, okay? They're not explaining themselves. They're not answering direct questions. A direct question like, well, what do you see about our future? Where do you see us going? And they're like, well, they just don't answer one way or another. So this feeling of vagueness, I'm not appreciating, I guess. I guess they need to be a little bit more specific. This one feels like it wants to jump. I have a third party, okay? I have somebody that could be vague because they are, whether they're doing anything or not, there could be some energy around them that they are thinking about that is interrupting this connection. So if you have somebody that you just started to be with and they're not engaging with you, they're not being attentive, they're not consistent, I'm going to say this person is kind of playing a couple of people. They may be saying, yeah, I'm totally into you, but they're also talking to somebody else at the same time. So we could have a player, unfortunately. Geminis, you do not handle players well. I know that. That is not something that you guys are going to be happy with because you want a commitment. You want the person who is going to commit to just you. So Spirit just said, don't play games with the player, okay? Don't try to change the player's mind, all right? It's not for you. It's almost this feeling of somebody who is really good at telling you what you want to hear, telling you where what they think is going to help seduce you or get them what they want, but it's not, I feel like it's just not good for you. They just said to me, if you feel your intuition saying something isn't quite right, I want you to trust your intuition in this case. If you feel that they say, oh, I can't see you tonight because I'm working late, but you're like, that's weird, they don't normally work late. I want you to listen to those little signs because I feel like they just said the truth is going to come out, unfortunately. I have a Knight of Pentacles. So I'm going to move more towards this security for a second. I just want to see, they're trying to lean you towards somebody that you're more passionate about. And it's also a feeling of more security. It's also a feeling of somebody who puts in the time and the effort into you. They are consistent. They are there for you. They are, they just said something about the way they said it to me was not hiding answers. So obviously they're answering your questions. They're either more truthful to you, they are more open, they're more vulnerable, Spirit just said. So somebody's coming into you that you feel more in alignment with, okay? I'm going to say that you feel more in alignment with. I don't want you to doubt the person that you're with, because I think that it's really important that you trust the person that you're with at all times. But if you are getting that feeling of something doesn't feel right, something feels off, something feels weird, I'm going to say you are 100% accurate, because that is Spirit's way of, it's our like our inner red flags, right? And sometimes you can't put your finger on it, but you've got to trust your own intuition. You have to listen to your inner voices. I have a 10 of Pentacles. Yeah, Spirit is trying to bring you this energy of security, whether it's financial security or emotional security. Spirit is asking you to be aware of the energy that's around you today. And they're saying that, you know, this sense of read between the lines. If this person isn't being upfront with you right from the start, what makes you think that they're going to change gears and all of a sudden start sharing and being open and honest down the road? The person who is open and honest with you right from the beginning is the person who you want in your life. That is the person that you can trust, and that's the person that you want. So they're sharing with me that they have that. They want this commitment. They want this, I'm going to say stability, not so much commitment, but how about stability? You know, like we work well together. We could have a beautiful home together. We can help each other in the sense of making you feel secure. So I think that you've got a player in your energy. I really want you to be aware of, you know, kick the player to the curb. Kick the player to the curb, because this particular player, you are not changing their minds. Bottom of the deck. Now, I'm just going to say that maybe this particular person you have a history with, and there's a sense of, I still think it's going to work out. There's a sense of, I still feel like something about this person, like we're supposed to be together, but he's on again, off again, something like that.
They're not changing.
They're not changing. They're showing their true colors by not answering your questions, right? I mean, they're just not answering your questions.
That sounds like a true player.
I got a player. My Geminis, not all of you, but some of you out there, if you've got that something doesn't feel right, you've got a player, and you've got to kick them to the curb is how I feel. So we'll just put that out into the universe, and then focus on the person who's going to bring you that security. That's the person that you want to be with, the person who puts in the time and effort into you and only wants to be with you. I think that's the most important message tonight. So we'll just put that out into the universe for my Geminis, and we'll ask Spirit to guard you and protect you from anybody whose intentions are not good. Okay. And we'll just ask Spirit to kind of help you realize what somebody is or isn't doing. I think that's important. Okay. Deirdre, you are up. Cancers.
Got any Cancers? Cancer. Or unless you're spying on a Cancer.
That's
or
right.
Cross watcher, we call it.
Yeah,
Tarot land.
Cross watcher.
Yeah. And I always say, whatever resonates, take that and leave the rest, because even though I'm focusing on Cancer right now, doesn't mean that if you're another sign that it may apply to you. So I always tell people that. Let's see. What does Cancer need to know right now? My water sign Cancers. You know, it's interesting, Cancer. I feel like you've been working more, like focusing more on your career, Cancer. I feel you've been really inspired, just working on yourself, inspired ideas, your career, making money. That's more so what I'm getting with you. And those that have been finding obstacle after obstacle with your career, well, guess what? You are now having a fresh new start with your career. I know we're doing love, but for some reason, Cancer, they want me to talk a little bit for those of you, especially if you're an entrepreneur, starting your own business, looking for that raise. This is your month. I'll tell you right now. A lot of you have been spending alone time. Those of you who are single, Cancers, that you're doing a lot of healing, a lot of alone time, that's good. Because guess what? You're done with all the, excuse my language, am I allowed to say half-assers on? I always say, you know, you're done with all of those because you've been working on yourself, Cancer. Good for you. Yeah, you've been releasing the old, out with the old. I feel you're ready for a new beginning. So you're having like a whole revamping on yourself, Cancers. And again, if you're not a Cancer and you're resonating, this message is for you too. And, you know, I feel like you've been like loving yourself more, really working on yourself. I'm hearing that's why you're having a glow up now. And you're meditating, doing self-development, really connecting with your source and taking out a lot of the noise around you. It's working. Let me tell you, I see this bright light. Listen to your own intuition. I feel, again, I'm sorry, it looks like this is turning into more of a career, but I do get all your wishes are finally happening all at once, it feels like, because you're finally, again, you're getting yourself back into balance and in alignment is what I'm getting. So your angels and guides are guiding you to notice the signs. Anybody out there see 1111, 222, 444, or any repetitive numbers? Those are angel numbers. Those are signs from your angels and spirit guides and the universe telling you, hey, we're working behind the scenes to help you get to the new level in life. And for those of you that have children, I feel like you're really, you know, it's summertime here in the U.S., so maybe you're spending more time with your children. Also, maybe you're also revamping. Did you have a dream when you were a child that was always nagging at you that you maybe didn't fulfill? You know, I always tell people when I read them for their career especially, I had a little thumbs up thing.
I saw that.
That I always ask them, what did you want to be when you were little? A lot of times, you know, when you're very young, what your life purpose is. And so I always tell people, go back to that time and maybe you were supposed to be a nurse or a doctor and your family are accountants. So you decided the safe path. So I feel for some of you, this is a time to connect with your children, but for a lot of you, I feel it's really going back to your childhood and really going back to those times of what did you want to do for, like, if you're really feeling lost, I don't get many Cancers are feeling lost though right now, but to go back to that time, what did you want to do? What did you want to fulfill? Any of you that have been holding on to an old job, an old situation, it's time to move on. Okay? Time to move on. It's time to take that leap of faith finally. And again, for those I keep hearing that want to make more money, you're right there. No more conflicts, because I feel there was a lot of them. A lot of conflicts and opinions around you. I don't know who out there has family members that like to butt in on your finances, your money situation. You're the black sheep of the family. I don't know, but that's what I'm getting. And it's time to be super focused on what you want. It's time. Because by doing that, that's how you're going to manifest your dreams, Cancer. All right, what else do you want Cancer to know? I might have to pull from another deck. This is all career, I'm just saying. All right. I mean, I'm not, for those of you that are ready to make some serious money and you have a project, side hustle, well, guess what? You are like the magician right now. You're on fire. So within the next 6 weeks, 6 months, I'm getting the number 6. Everything's changing for you. Some of you may need to go back to school, take a certificate, study more, hire a coach, a mentor to get where you want to be. But I feel like you're already getting the intuitive hit to do that. Get rid of the fear. That's if any of you are not experiencing abundance yet, that's because you're in your head, Cancer. Okay. One last card in reference to the career reading, obviously.
It just came, not to interrupt you,
No,
but it
please.
just came into me as with the fear that Cancers are so emotional that you're taking it personally, that you're holding on to things too personally, like you're over analyzing it from an emotional perspective as opposed to a business perspective or
love it. Yeah.
Something like that. That's how it came into me.
And what's funny is this card says expecting the worst. Expecting the worst, you know, and you're going to, expecting the worst, guess what you're going to end up doing? You're going to create the worst. So get out of your head. Yeah. Step one to manifesting is already, and I know it's really hard, but to already visualize you already have success. Yeah. That's really step one. But for those of you that are stuck, guess what the next card is? You're having your awakening right now. So time to raise your vibe. I'll pull one love card just so you don't feel gypped there, Cancer. But all right. What else for those that in Cancer that for love? Oh, holding on to the past. All right. So I feel your angels and guides don't want you to focus on love right now. They want you to focus on your purpose. And once you start fulfilling your purpose, love will come in your life. So you got to let go. For me, us to get two different cards that say, get out of your head and stop holding on to the past. This is why you have blockages with finances, love, and all around us. Let go of resentments.
I do believe that. I feel like that spirit works on like one part of your life at a time and gets you stable and acclimated and steady and balanced. And then they bring in another part of your life. So if this is an area of your life that you need to work on, I think Deirdre's right that, you know, they're trying to guide you with some kind of direction. And then they're saying, okay, let's do this first. And then we're going to add a new relationship, or maybe your relationship's okay right now, but this is the area of your life that you really need to work on. So again, take with you what connects to you and leave the rest for everybody else, because these are general messages for each sign. But sometimes you got to hear it. You got to hear what, you know, spirit is saying to you today, because you got to know what you're supposed to be working on. So,
and I'm going to add to that. I'm finding a lot too, which is so true. If you don't feel like if you feel like you do not have purpose and you're not working on a purpose, I don't care if you're married 50 years. I'm telling you right now, your relationship is suffering. Everybody's got a purpose. And once you start focusing on whatever that purpose is, or at least you get the feeling you have a purpose, even if your purpose is to take out the trash on every Wednesday night, at least you have a purpose. That's when you get a spark and everything else falls into place. Because if you feel like you're floundering, I guarantee if you're in a relationship, it's not going well. Guarantee that.
Yeah, it comes down to you're not happy with yourself.
Correct. Correct. And how to make yourself happy? Find your purpose. It doesn't have to be the big purpose, because the little ones add up too, by the way. Well, thank you.
They change over time.
Oh, of course. Well,
I mean, my purpose has changed multiple times.
You want to hear what's really funny? So I'm at Kathy's house and I jumped in my car, and all of a sudden something told me to look to my right. And I look, and in the window is a beautiful, not butterfly, but what is it called? Dragonfly. And I never noticed. He looked at me and I looked at him, and I just heard transformation, and I went, ooh. And then I put on my radio, and it must have been a message on it, synced with a YouTube video, and it said, you're experiencing a transformation right now. I said, no joke, because I felt bad because I had to pull out and he flew away. He was sucked. But I'm telling you, there's signs all over.
That's definitely a sign. I'll take it.
Yes.
All right, so Leos. I'm a Leo. Leo's in the house. Come on up. We are going to do a love reading, and I am time stamping these for my YouTube channel. For those of you that are just joining us, we are going sign by sign as general love readings and any other guidance that Spirit wants to share with us this evening, and we are taking turns. So welcome for anybody who has joined us recently. So Leo, it is your turn. It is Leo's turn. My birthday is August 15th. And I'm like a Leo everything. I'm like Leo sun, moon, rising. And
Oh, wow.
I mean, like, I'm like,
You
Leo,
are fiery.
I am Leo, like everything. It's like,
She's my polar opposite. I'm Aquarius.
I'm just, everything about me is a Leo. All right, so let's see. Spirit, I'm here with my Leos this evening, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. And any cross watchers, welcome. I ask that you guide me with loving messages. What is it that you want my Leos to know? What is it that you need my Leos to hear? I am listening for you now. Let's see. I have hold on. Take my hand.
Aw.
Take my hand. Let's start this journey. I always like that energy of somebody who says, I want to be with you. You know, I'm excited to be with you. And I just want to be with you, a dream lover. Okay, sign me up, Leos. Sign me up. I want a dream lover. Okay. I want affection. I want somebody to care for me. I have the real deal.
Wow.
If this is not in your life already, Leos, please use any of my readings always as a manifestation to the love that you are worthy and deserving of, or to confirm a love that's come into your life. So we have the real deal. Okay. Let's see what the cards are saying.
Everybody wants to be a Leo.
Everybody wants to be a Leo tonight. Or at least a cross watcher. I've got a King of Wands. Yeah, you've got a dream lover here. You've got somebody that is definitely they're saying they're totally into you. They're saying they're totally into you. So this could be a relatively new connection. This could be somebody that I'm getting pretty excited about. I want to see where it's headed. I have a Chariot. Just know it's moving forward. It's moving in the right direction. And the Chariot doesn't give up. The Chariot is one of those kind of warrior cards that I'm going to get through anything to deliver the message to the king. Okay. So that they're always pushing through. They overcome obstacles. They can get through anything. So you've got somebody who is really trying to move this connection forward at this point and really working on this connection. I have a Justice card. I got to tell you, if you haven't thought about marrying this person's thinking about marrying you. So my Leos tonight, you've got a commitment. You've got somebody that's come into your energy or is about to come into your energy that wants to move forward with this. They want to be with you. They are excited about this connection. They are thrilled that you are in their life. So, I mean, this is one of those readings where you just go, thank you, God. Thank you, God, that something is working in my life and the energy is so positive and so loving. A Page of Cups. It's a relatively new connection with this page, but I'm really excited about it. I have just ecstatic feelings coming into me. So my Leos, you're falling in love. Whoever has come into this connection, they're falling in love with you. You're falling in love with them. Spirit just said the future looks bright. I'll take the future looks bright. That's nice. And I've got 10 of Wands. So I want to go back for a second because part of me feels like that 10 of Wands in this Justice card is connected to a past marriage or somebody that I was very close to marrying, even like an engagement that I broke off. And everything was always a struggle. Everything was always difficult. And I feel like this particular energy, for whatever reason, I don't have to work as hard. And that's one of the ways that I feel like, that it's just easier. It's just easier.
And that's a true tale of a real partner. It shouldn't be that hard.
You shouldn't have to work that hard.
That's when you know it's not right.
This person's capturing you. They're proud to be with you. A little bit of I want you on my arm. I want to show you off to everybody. I'm happy to be with you. So you definitely have a new love that is moving forward, wants to take this to the next level, and possibly somebody that you're saying this is like real this time. So we are going to put this one out into the universe. I want to thank Spirit for these messages. And my Leos, we got a good thing going. I'm going to say fingers crossed that it just keeps moving forward. How beautiful. So thank you for all the compliments. I can see all the beautiful compliments from my Facebook friends. And I know you haven't seen me for a long time. I got a haircut. I've lost 125 pounds in a year. And I know I look different.
That's amazing.
And you haven't seen me. So I know I'm almost like half the size of what I was. So I know my Facebook friends are like, you look amazing. But I'm just happy to be here, and I'm happy to be in front of my Facebook friends.
I mean,
again.
that's amazing. I have struggles just losing 5 pounds. Holy shoot.
It was a big deal.
Oh my goodness.
It was a big deal. I'm below my goal weight. So I'm but I'm proud of myself. I'm proud of myself.
God.
And it has been life-changing for sure.
Have you thought about coaching for people that have struggles?
You know, one of the things that I would love to share with people is not so much how to lose weight. There's people out there that can help you with that.
Sure.
But my emotional journey with going through this transformation,
Huge.
Because I struggled more emotionally than I did with the actual weight loss and the eating. Because my estrogen shot way down, my body physically, chemicals in my body physically changed. So I struggled with, I felt like I was having like PMS all the time. I was like, what the hell's wrong with me?
You were realigning yourself.
Yeah. My whole system.
Congratulations.
Yeah, my whole system changed. So emotionally,
125 pounds.
Yeah, I'm like a new person. So emotionally, that was the hardest thing to go through. But you know what? I feel like spiritually, I can't even begin to tell you the weight that came off, not just the physical weight, the lift that came off of me spiritually. It opened me up spiritually to a level that I've never been at. And I'm probably more grateful for that than I actually am with what my body looks like today. So so the emotional journey, maybe I should talk to you guys more about, because maybe it would help people out there. But
I can tell you right now, absolutely. I mean, it's mind, body, and soul. And they all have to be equally and aligned to be healthy.
Yep. Took me a long time.
But
Took me a long time to get here. I'm 58 years old, and I finally have addressed my weight issue after, a lifetime of up and down. It's just been a lifetime struggle for me.
It's whenever your timing was. It couldn't be any sooner. It couldn't be any later. And there's no accident that you're talking about it right now, because I'm sure there's
probably somebody in the room that needs me to talk about it.
Absolutely, because it is huge. It's things that I eat and drink, and then my body doesn't feel good. I'm like, wait a second, why am I doing this? And I have to check in with my emotions. That's a huge piece of it.
Yep.
Absolutely.
Yep. Kathy, I look so much younger. Thank you, Ebru.
You do. Well, yeah, I didn't know you before.
Thank you, Cheryl. Thank you, everybody. Yeah. I appreciate it. I do. I appreciate it. Okay. Woo-hoo. So Virgos, you are up.
Virgo in the house. Virgo in the house. All right, you guys ready? Virgo. All right, so what are our Virgos need to know right now? Angels and spirit guides, we ask that you share with Virgos what they need to know about mostly their love. Oh, let's see here. Okay. Virgo, are you thinking about connecting with somebody from your past?
Oh, the past.
Yeah. I feel you're considering it. And let's just say they are connecting with you, or I see a flirting banter going on, but I'll give you a little cautionary. I feel they're still with somebody. Perhaps they're married. Maybe this was somebody years ago you used to connect with, high school, college, whatever. And you're thinking about
I'm sorry, Virgo Bay saying, nobody from my past, trust me.
There you go. But I just see somebody that's in your energy, we'll say. And they're telling me they're already in a committed relationship. So just be cautious. Who else were you talking about? Was in a third party? I forget.
Well, it's the
what sign?
No, it just came into me as the this feeling of they're saying, I'm not happy. I'm not happy with the person I'm in.
Yeah, I love that line.
We sleep in separate bedrooms.
Oh, I hear that. Exactly. That's so funny you said that, because that's what because I see them wanting to connect. I'm going to keep this PG, connect with you. My concern is they're like, oh, take me back, but my concern is they just want to Netflix and chill with you, because they're going to come up like what Kathy said. Oh, yeah, we sleep in separate beds.
They don't have anything to offer you.
Yeah, this person is definitely with somebody else, Virgo. All right. For me to get a couple of cards and psychically getting that third party screaming all over, I feel you knew them from the past. I feel there's somebody I don't feel this is a new person. You got to put up your boundaries. If you love them, oh my God, like 4 cards that already say I'm with somebody else. So that's the sign if you need to, if they weren't honest with you that they're still with somebody, but I feel like Kathy said they told you, or you already know they're married or in living with somebody's situation. Keep those boundaries strong, because you have self-worth. I mean, hey, I'm going to say this. Do I believe in karma? Yes. So if you know they're married and you want to be a cheater with them, just, remember how karma works. It'll come back to bite you in the butt. And a cheater's always a cheater, just saying. And once in a blue moon, do you hear that one couple that were maybe neighbors and they fell in love and they've been married 50 years? But how often do we hear those? Because once a cheater, always a cheater. I just feel if you are also currently married, maybe you're a little bored in the bedroom with your husband or wife or whatever your situation is, I would be fully divorced, not with your person. And they need to be also to have a clear karmic beginnings with the two of you. But I just don't get a good feeling. I'm just also Virgo. Do you have a habit of kind of holding on to people? You also, I'm not trying to point the finger, but you might have an anxious attachment style where you also don't like to be fully single unless you have somebody else lined up. Maybe I'm picking up on them. But I kind of get that you don't want to be fully single. So you also kind of jump from person to person. That's not healthy. Virgo, it's time to be single for a while, but I feel you might be committed too. I just get this person is definitely in a relationship. Definite. And they're just, this is complicated. This is, also I'm hearing for some of you, possibly a work affair. So be cautious. Be cautious. All right, let's see. I'll do one more card over here. I know, a little twist, right?
Maybe they have somebody else.
Okay.
There you go.
All right.
Trust your destiny. There you go.
Thank you. I was guided to pull from another deck. So whoever this person that you're being tempted by, keep on going.
Right.
I know it might feel good to the flirting, the bantering. Maybe it's somebody from your past, but that is the no. Okay. Leave that one behind. Now, for those of you that are open to new love, I'm getting this is true love. And for those of you, they said a fair male, but hey, to each their own. If you're a male and you like women, maybe it's a fair female. And I feel that your single days are going to be over, and this is going to be somebody of value. And it's destined, by the way. So I'm also hearing if you get invited to a party, go. Friends are going to set you up. I'm hearing also a community event. Maybe it's a fair or carnival. I don't know, a community concert. Go. I feel like friends or neighbors or somebody's going to invite you. Maybe 4th of July if you're in the U.S. Go. Get rid of this temptation person. Nope. Because somebody new. All these cards are amazing for somebody new.
The temptation person. I like that. The seductor.
I do. I get... Don't even go there. Don't even go there. All right. Well, thank you, Virgo.
Awesome. Libra. Libra's in the house. Who is a Libra? Let's see where we're headed with my Libras. Let's see. So welcome everybody. A couple things are jumping out at me. Thank you for those that you're sharing. I noticed that some of you are sharing to your Facebook pages or
yes, please
tagging other people, invite a friend. You know, I know that a lot of people love to do these things and they might not even be aware that we're on. So, and I know all my Facebook friends are so thrilled to see me. You haven't seen me for a while. So I'm glad that I jumped on with you guys also tonight. So let's see. So we are at Libra, and I got to change my timestamp because I was talking about other things. So let's do this.
She's very regimented with her timestamps.
I like doing the timestamps. I like to make sure I do the timestamps.
She's so good.
All right. So Libra, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus, and any cross watchers, welcome. Spirit, I ask that you guide me this evening with any messages of love. What is it that you need my Libras to hear? What is it that you need my Libras to hear? I am listening for you now. Triggered. Okay. So that just came into me as, I'm going to say just an old wound. Okay. That somebody has, a fear of abandonment, or I haven't heard from my person in a couple of days, so therefore they're ghosting me like everybody else, or somebody who did it in the past. So something is triggering you, and I think that you have to be more aware of why. Okay, is the trigger just a past wound, or is it actually coming from the person that's right in front of you? I always like to say, just remember that the person who's in front of you isn't the person who hurt you. And you have to remember that not everybody is going to hurt you. So those triggers are coming from other experiences. I have temptation. I feel seduced. I feel that somebody is, I guess, unsure is how they're saying it, that, you know, are they just trying to seduce me, or they want something more, or are they just looking to be in a sexual relationship? And I think that happens to a lot of us, that they say the right things, they do the right things, you think they say they want more, and then the next thing you know, it's like, you know, they just wanted to have, you know, an affair, and then they're gone. So you want to make sure that you are very much aware of what their intentions are. So that is coming. This person's pulling at your heartstrings, playing with your emotions for some reason. So that maybe is what's triggering you. There's a little bit of a breadcrumbing energy coming into me now, that they say the right things. They give you just enough attention is how I feel. Just enough to keep you going. Let me see what your cards are saying. Bottom of the deck, I have hot SEX. I can't say the word, or YouTube is going to ban me, and I don't want to lose my YouTube channel. So they want this physical connection. They want a physical connection. Be careful if you haven't met this person yet, because they could come in with saying all the right things, but their intentions are really, I just want a physical relationship. So be careful with that. I have a Queen of Swords. Now, you're smarter than you know, is how I feel. You have wisdom, you have knowledge, you have seen this before, you know this type, you've got this person's number, is how it just
not your first rodeo.
This is not your first rodeo. So this person can say whatever they want, they can dance around and do whatever they want. Doesn't mean that you're going to go to sleep, you're not going to sleep with them, right? So maybe if you can tell, all of a sudden they start to back off because you're not sleeping with them right away. They go, I didn't get what I wanted and I'm moving on, you know? So guess what? You got your answer. Okay. So be careful with that. I have an Ace of Wands. There is desire. I am saying there's desire on both sides. I am feeling that, okay, so we're attracted to each other, but I want to make sure that this isn't just a physical connection. Okay. So Libras, you have a very good way, I guess, of making good choices. That's probably one of your strengths, is that you really are a good decision maker. So make a wise decision for you, your body, your soul. I don't want to get hurt, something along those lines. Okay. And just be it came into me as just be fair to yourself. I have a Queen of Wands. So part of me is feeling like this feels really good and feels really exciting to have somebody be this attracted to you. And it could be even just as simple as the way they're flirting, or they're just, it's a very seductive energy. But just make sure that it's working for you. If you're looking to be in a relationship and you're looking to have more of an emotional relationship, then that is what I want you to be asking and focusing on.
I also got, they said, Libra, don't be desperate. I know you love your relationships and you maybe you've been single for a while, or one bad relationship after another. And I wrote down from Spirit, don't be desperate.
I love that. I have a High Priestess. Now that's coming into me more as certainly trusting your intuition, but it came into me a little differently than I normally hear the High Priestess. It came into me as, this is your spiritual journey. And your spiritual journey is to guard your soul, is what Spirit just said to me now. And that's a little bit different than guarding your body to me, okay? Because, oh, my whole body just tingled. So this feeling of, I don't want to just give my body to somebody and feel used. And I feel like that's what Spirit's trying to remind you, that that icky feeling afterwards, when there wasn't that emotional connection there and there wasn't a love connection there and it was just sexual, it feels icky. And so Spirit's saying, guard your soul. And I think that that's a deeper level that tells me that you are up here with your vibration, and you're up here with your spiritual growth and self-respect, something like that. So I think that's beautiful. That tells me that you've been doing a lot of work, and it tells me that you're making some really good choices. Let's get one more. They're giving you strength. Strength to say, I'm going to say strength to say no. Just because somebody's really into you doesn't mean that you have to, give it away.
It's it's funny because I did a reading a couple hours ago, and it sounds like her reading actually. And I said this.
Maybe she's in the room.
Maybe you're right.
Maybe she's in the room and I'm picking up on her energy.
Yeah, she wasn't a Libra, but she was an air sign. Funny enough. And what I told her is, because she's like, oh, these guys keep asking around on Facebook. And I said that I channeled for her. It's her to now be in charge. I told her, forget these guys that are chasing after you. Now it's you. Your turn to chase after them. Not chase, but to decide, what do you want? And you take charge. It's time for you to take charge.
You always have a choice.
Yes, you have a choice. Don't just take what all these. And also, when I find these guys, we were laughing about it. I was laughing with her. Guys or girls, hey, float whatever floats your boat. But I would also see who else they're friends with on social media. And you're going to find out 99% of the time that they kind of just throw the cast out there and see who'll respond back.
They're just fishing.
Yeah, they're just fishing. So just saying. Not everybody for the most
Libra,
part.
protect your soul. Protect your soul. Scorpios, you guys are up. You are up with Deirdre.
Scorpio, any water signs in the house? Are you spying on a Scorpio and a water sign?
I love that, spying on the Scorpio.
I don't know. I got to get a little juice here. All right. So what does Scorpio need to know? I write. So that's how I connect. Scorpio. Oh, you're not trusting somebody, but that's typical Scorpio, right? They don't trust anybody. All right, what's going? Oh, okay. I had we call it a jumper card?
Jumper.
All right. Oh, okay. Scorpio, I feel like you're kind of on the defense. That's what I keep getting psychically. You're on the defense with somebody. All right. Okay, it's now making more sense, Scorpio. So I feel that you're passionate. I got to keep this PG. You're very passionate with somebody.
PG.
And I feel maybe you kind of jumped into the bedroom a little faster than you were emotionally ready, because they were It was hot, I'm just going to say, Scorpio. And then all of a sudden, when your feelings and your heart caught up, because to be honest, I feel that you were kind of looking for just a casual thing too. You weren't ready. Maybe you just recently divorced, recently out of a long-term relationship. I wasn't getting that you either were ready for something long-term. And then all of a sudden, feelings started to happen. And now you're like, oh, shoot, you know? And all of a sudden, I don't know, although I'm getting it was them starting to pull away, maybe you too. I don't know. I don't feel you're fully innocent on all this. So I feel, don't take it the wrong way, Scorpio, but I feel it was more your end, or just saying. I feel like you started to like pull back, and now this person is confused about you. They're like, well, do they care about me or not? I'm hearing psychically, give this person a chance. Maybe not.
What did you just feel? It felt like you don't waste my time, right?
Yeah. All of a sudden, I'm like, okay. But you know what? I don't know. I'm getting, okay. That makes sense. Look, mixed feelings. So what's happened is I feel the two of you guys, when you first connected, was all about Netflix and chill. Okay. And then all of a sudden, I feel that you guys might have had a sudden breakup, because it was just hot in the bedroom. I'm just going to say that it was hot in the bedroom. The both of you guys agreed upon that. This is a casual interlude, I like to use and say. They came in strong too. It was a love bomber. But then I feel it was an instant breakup. It feels like you kind of were the one that did the breaking up, to be honest. Yeah, they're your twin flame. So that explains everything. So let me know, Scorpio, or other people in the room don't have to be Scorpio. Do you resonate with this? You have a passionate relationship with somebody that you know it's not really that healthy long-term for you. And how do you know you're with a twin flame? I'll tell you. Most often it's somebody, first of all, it's usually not even your type, but the passion's insane. You don't know why you seem to be obsessed with them. You don't even know why a lot of times you dream of them. You just, both of you, it's not even one-sided, it's both of you. But the problem is, well, the good news is the reason why twin flames get together is because they kind of push each other, trigger each other to start fulfilling your purpose, to start working on the stuff you should have been working on. Downside is traditionally there's a breakup because you just can't keep up that pace. And once karma is kind of met and you guys are starting to learn, usually there's a breakup. And that's, wow, Scorpio. Let me tell you, I think I need a fan. Wait a second.
Hold on, I've got to verify my.
Oh, yeah. She has to verify her TikTok because she went over the time.
Hold on, I'm having a hard time with the puzzle piece.
Don't worry, we're still
here.
Good Scorpio.
I can't get my puzzle piece.
I just said the trigger. Yep, there. You guys are triggering each other. This person is very jealous too. And what's so funny is I feel this person's like trying to act all casual. No. What else do you want Scorpio to know? What else do you want Scorpio to know? Yeah, they're thinking of you at night. Let me just say. Oh, wow. Okay. So I do see, if you're not currently with them, I do see an apology. They're going to come in. They want to apologize.
Oh, hold on. I got to verify you.
Oh, thank you. It's like playing puzzles on TikTok.
TikTok, they'll shut us down if we don't verify it. And you have to move the puzzle piece, which is really hard to do.
This person is going to come in, but they don't know if they can promise you what you want. I feel what's happened is, in a quick summary is with the two of you. You guys had hot passion in the bedroom. You both were equally knowing it was a casual thing, and then feelings started to get caught up here. I feel you both played this game with each other, and then they don't know if they can keep up with what your expectations are when it comes to long term. Short term, they're all about it. But you know what's so funny? They feel hurt by you because you pulled away, Scorpio, from them at first. And now they don't know if they can jump back in like they did before. It says, how could you ever forgive the mess I've made? The two of you guys are doing this dance. 1 minute it's your fault, the next minute it's theirs. All right, one more card and then we're done here. Emotions overwhelm me. They're avoidant. So, or do they wake up in the morning trying to be mean to you and pull away and do all these games? No, they just didn't do their work. Meaning they probably need a therapist. They need to work on childhood stuff that has absolutely nothing to do with you. They have an avoidant attachment style and they're just not ready to work on that. So, hey, if you're just in it for casual interlude and it's hot in the bedroom, go for it. But just don't expect this person to step up to be a husband, the future wife of your kids and such, because they're not capable. They're telling you without telling you if they haven't already. All right, Scorpio, we're up next.
So some Facebook friends have come in. I saw my friend Lisa from high school. I saw her scroll by.
Oh my God. I don't have my glasses on, so I can't see who's on here.
Hi, Carrie Ann. I haven't seen you in a long time. Hi, Brenda, sweetheart. Thank you for joining me.
My God,
thank you to all my
sweet.
YouTube friends. I'm so grateful, but I love when people I know jump in. That's great. Okay, so Sagittarius, you guys are up next. So it is Sagittarius's turn. So we're going to do a timestamp for Sag, and it is your turn. And we're going to see what is going on with you guys. So welcome, everybody. Sagittarius. Spirit, please, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus.
And TikTok people, I'm sorry, my battery is low. So if we pop off, it's not on purpose. I'm sorry. I don't have much juice left.
Oh, no.
But don't worry, Facebook. You guys go over to YouTube.
Yeah, go to
YouTube. Facebook, because
go to my TikTok channel.
Go to Kathy's, if I die out, which is probably going to be any minute.
Kathy Mamolen Psychic on TikTok.
Yeah, or Deirdre ABRAMI over at YouTube or Facebook.
If we lose our power on
TikTok.
We've got two computers, what is that called? An iPad and a cell phone going. We had 4 cameras going. All right. So where was I? Sagittarius. I'm going to do a new timestamp because what's going to happen is somebody's going to go, I didn't want to hear all this garbage. Okay. All right. So Spirit, please share with me. My Sagittarius, what do you have for them? Love messages. What is it that you need me to hear? Let's go have coffee, but I feel like it's let's go have a drink. I feel like somebody's asking you out. Oh, there you go. We're dating. Okay, so get ready. Sagittarius, maybe we have new love. Maybe we have some new love. We've got somebody ready to ask you out on a date. We've got somebody that's coming into your energy. It did come into me more as a drink. It did. It came into me as I want to take you out for a cocktail. Let's meet somewhere. I'll buy you a drink. So it does feel like a first date. Let's keep going. I have waiting. Maybe I've been waiting to hear from this person. Maybe I have been hoping that they would call. I've been purposely putting myself in places you go just for a chance to see you. So we've got this secret admirer, stalker type that is kind of checking you out. And I feel like now we are finally connecting is how it just came into me. We're going to go a little bit deeper and we're going to see what our feelings are, see if we have something in common. So I'm going to say it's a date. Let's see what the cards are saying. New love, Spirit. Tell me about this new love. What is it that you need me to know from my Sag today? I have a Knight of Swords. Now, Knights have a tendency, this particular Knight has a tendency to charge in pretty quickly. They are the Knight that puts their foot in their mouth, okay? They're the guy or the girl that just gets nervous and says something like, maybe they wish they hadn't said, or they're very, a little bit of an aggressive feeling. Okay.
Sounds like a Sag. Maybe you're inquiring about a Sag.
Yeah, maybe. Yeah. Somebody's thinking, maybe it's a Sag coming towards
you. That's what I mean.
Yeah. I have an Empress. So I feel this loving energy. I feel this connection. I feel this nurturing energy. They're attracted to you for your heart. They just said, how beautiful. I have a Wheel of Fortune. Yeah, I do feel like this is going to turn into something more. Now, this could be somebody that for those of you that have never had a family, you'd like to have a family. This person could see you as, you could be the mother of my child. Like we would make a beautiful baby, like that's how their impression of you is. So I do. Yeah. Queen of Wands there. This is they're saying a fast moving energy. Okay. So this may come in pretty quick. We may just kind of flirt, talk. Somebody's talking really fast. And then the next thing we know, they're like, hey, let's grab a drink. Hey, are you available? Give me your number. Put your number in my phone. I feel like it's a very fast moving energy. Like we weren't really looking for it. And it just kind of swoops us off our feet. A little bit of that. Even a sense of, I've been waiting for this. I keep meeting the wrong one. Spirit just says, I keep meeting like dead ends and deadbeats, doesn't go anywhere, wasting my time. And Spirit's saying that this is somebody that I guess I'm interested in for the first time in a long time. So Sagittarius, we have some new love. Spirit's saying to let down your guard. Let down your guard. Give them a chance. It's just a drink, they're saying. It's just a date. Okay, so you're putting too much emphasis into, is this the person I'm going to be attracted to or spend the rest of my life with? Spirit's saying it's a date. Go on a date. See if you like them. If they like you, have a good time. Go out, okay? You're not deciding the rest of your life on this first date. So they're saying let down your guard and a little bit of a don't bring your baggage with you. Don't talk about your past. Don't talk about your exes. Don't talk about a divorce that you just went through, something along those lines. So I guess they want you to be like, watch your mouth, watch your words. Oh, I love this card. I mean, for those of you that watch me all the time, I have a huge deck collection. I have over 400 tarot decks. So this is one of my favorite cards out of all of my decks because it is a gate. It is the Two of Wands, but it's a gate. And if you watch me all the time, I love gates and doorways and bridges. And the reason why I love that is because I just feel like it's that opening. It's that opportunity to walk through that gate and start something new, walk over a bridge and start something on the other side. So Spirit is opening up this opportunity for you. This gate is open. It's up to you to walk through this gate. It's going to be up to you to move this energy forward. I want to get one more card. We've got new love moving forward. Walk through that gate. I'm going to say, I can't wait for the date. It's date. Woo! It's
those are jumpers.
We'll get those. It's date night. Walk away from something that doesn't serve you and walk towards something that is serving you, some passion, some love, somebody who wants you and desires you. So I'm going to say this is going to be a good time. I'm definitely going to say, we'll just leave them. I've got other decks.
Just as a little, I kept hearing travel. If any of you guys are traveling, I felt that you might meet at an airport, or I kept hearing travel, or maybe if you have some kind of vacation plans, maybe I'll meet them at a vacation.
These are my jumpers. I just want to see what the jumpers
were. Yeah, that's
were.
why I felt guided to grab them for you.
All right. Yeah, they're saying definitely to open up your heart. Definitely to, it's time for you to move on. The two things that are jumping out at me is, again, the past is behind you. What's behind you is done and buried. And it's almost this feeling of the answer is going to come to you. So if somebody says, hey, let's just go out, I don't want you to overanalyze it and be like, am I going to spend the rest of my life with this person? What if I don't like them? What if it doesn't work out? Go out for a drink. It's another human being that wants to see you, that's attracted to you. So I want you to have a good time. I want you to be a little bit more available. And I don't want you to put that invisible shield that we all do around you right now. So Spirit, for some of you, you may be struggling with that. I'm struggling with I guard myself. I don't open myself up to strangers. I'm not available when somebody approaches me. So Spirit's saying there's some kind of energy that is coming towards you that they want you to be available to receive this energy. So I think it's great. I think it's great. I think it's a new beginning, Sag, and we are going to put it out there. I want to thank Spirit for these messages. How beautiful. Gorgeous. So we're moving into Capricorn.
Capricorn. Any Capricorns out there? Any earth sign Capricorn? Or unless you want to spy on a Capricorn. Oh, I feel Capricorn. Psychically, I'm getting right out of the gate that you're forking the road right now between two people or two situations. I'm getting. One is they're telling you are ready to get in a committed monogamous relationship, Capricorn. I am getting that. One is on the path to longevity and the other one is bloodlust. Just saying. Do you know which one you're going to choose? Hey, no judgment. Everybody's got their own, what they're ready for. If you don't want longevity, then don't pick the one that you feel is boring. I feel it's another earth sign. Funny enough, I feel it might be a Virgo. I'm getting an earth sign. Could be a Taurus, and hey, I always say, if you never watched me before, take what resonates, leaves with the rest. But Capricorn, I feel like one's a little more boring and you're looking for more spice, but that person is in it for the long haul. Okay. They're not in it for a fly by night. They're not anybody, but for some reason, a little bit of you is a little bored. That's what I keep getting.
Maybe they're more exciting as you get to know them.
Okay, well then there you go. Maybe more exciting there. But then the other person
So it's like the bad boy versus the good boy.
It's funny you say that, but that's what I'm getting. Because the other one, they give me a jean jacket. Although it's a man, hey, I always say if you're a man watching us, flip the roles, whatever floats your boat. But I see a man with like a jean jacket on, and yeah, they're pretty hot. But you know where that's going. Yeah. Hey, and if you're not ready to commit and you want to have a passionate night, judgment.
Jacqueline over here is saying spot on. Jacqueline's connecting to this reading.
Yeah, triangle.
Somebody has to make a choice.
Yeah, crowded relationship choices. So I know judgment because maybe you're not ready. Maybe you just got out of a relationship. Maybe you don't want to be a committed relationship right now. And some of you, that your person might be much older than you. Maybe the person who's more mature and more steady and secure makes a good living, but it's screaming boring to you. But maybe you need boring, something to look at. Perhaps, you're all these bad boys with the jean jacket. I keep saying, that's that just might be.
There's
symbolic.
Definitely a bad boy vibe. I'm definitely feeling a bad boy vibe.
Could have been a friend that you always had a thing with. Maybe you never crossed that line, but there's a lot of bantering, flirting, but they're not good for you. And I think you finally promised yourself, Capricorn, that you know what? I'm done with the bad boys or done with the bad girls. I really am ready to be in a long-term committed monogamous relationship, and bang, this secure person came along that's maybe not just mature in age, but they just feel like they have their shit together. I'm just saying, but you're not used to that. You're used to working really hard and chasing, and so you got to decide yourself. Only you can decide. We know, everybody else watching this is like, why wouldn't Capricorn choose the boring person? I don't know, Capricorn. Why won't you?
I don't know. The nice guy should win. It's like the nice guy, the nice girl should win. Like, I don't know. My vote is for the nice guy.
I know, because that's the person that you really could have longevity with and a really good love with. And this person wants to take you away. You got to let go of control. And there's another side story for any of you with an older person. Maybe they're trying to control you with, I'm hearing purse strings. So maybe they control you with money. And you're like tired of that. So something else to think about. But I get, all right, for a lot of you too, maybe it's not option A or B. Now we're getting confused. They said to open up your options. So maybe it's option C and this person hasn't even come yet. Yeah, something to think about. But just be careful with the player, okay? Because the player, if you're not with them right now, they're going to want you back. But that jean jacket's trouble.
Or leather jacket, right?
A leather jacket with a motorcycle. I'm
right,
not trying to...
Not stereotyping
Not
anybody.
stereotyping, but you know. That person's just going to be a sex relationship and a cheater. So you want the good person, the cheater, or option 3, start over and maybe be with somebody who's exciting, but doesn't cheat and put you in a third party.
There you go.
So that's it for you, Capricorn.
Okay.
So who do we have next?
I have Aquarius. My Aquarius, come forward so I can see you and I can feel you. If anybody's in the room, that's a Aquarius. Let's see what Spirit has for you. Spirit, I am here with my Aquarius, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. And any cross watcher, I ask that you guide me. Let's see what I have. Spirit, I'm listening for you now. What is it that you want me to know? What is it that you need me to hear? Extremities. Something is really hot. Something is hot. Maybe the person's hot. Maybe they think you're hot. That's fun.
Woo-hoo.
All right. So maybe they think you're hot.
Maybe they're with Capricorn.
Oh, I have secrets. Okay. So I've got a mask. And I'm wondering if they're hiding behind, I'm going to say this chemistry. Okay. I'm going to say it that way. That there's great.
She's trying to make it PG.
There's great, right. There's great chemistry. There's, I think you're hot. You think they're hot. And then there's this like mask of, is this what I really want? Is this going to be good for me, Spirit? What is it that you have for me? I have Sweet Honey. Now that came into me more as like a nickname, like sweetheart, honey, babe. Like this person just refers to you as like, doesn't really ever say your name, just has like a nickname for you, like right out of the gate.
Oh boy, it sounds like they don't want to accidentally call you by a different name.
Yeah, like everybody's always, it's always like sweetheart, babe, something like that. Oh, I have somebody playing games. I got secrets and games. Oh boy. So let me get into the cards. I gotta get my cards. I gotta get the cards because
sorry, TikTok, we got shut off.
Aquarius, yeah. Hopefully TikTok goes to my other channel. All right, so somebody's playing games. We don't want games. No games, right? We're too old for games. we want to be with an adult, not a child, right? I have a 2 of Pentacles. Somebody's got to make a choice. I have a feeling they're playing games. You could be dating somebody. Maybe you don't have an exclusive agreement with this person, okay? Maybe you are still both dating and talking to other people. It feels like it's one of those situations where they've got a couple of people in the works, okay? They're talking to you, they're texting you, they maybe see you every once in a while, but they're kind of talking and seeing somebody else. And they're not necessarily committing to any one person because they like to have, I feel like a harem, you know? I feel like somebody that is... you know, that they like to juggle multiple people. So a player, you know, I like to have the attention, Spirit just said to me. So somebody who this is stroking their ego, that they date multiple people at the same time. But you might not have an agreement with them that you're exclusive. True. But if you want to be exclusive with somebody, I'm going to say this probably is not going to be the person. If this person isn't consistent, they said, if they're not calling all the time, if they are not being available. I do have a Justice card. It's coming into me in reverse, which means they're not interested in a commitment. Okay. They are not going to commit. They are going to keep it very open. They're going to say things like, let's just see where it goes. I'm not looking for anything serious right now, but I love being with you. That works initially, but it doesn't work after a period of time. When you start to invest in somebody and you are spending a lot of time and energy on trying to build something with them, and they say, well, let's just see where it goes. You're like, well, how, we've been doing this for 6 months. We've been kind of dancing around each other for 6 months. And I want to know, is this going to turn into something more at some point? I'm going to tell you right now, this is somebody who is not going to commit. I feel like they talk to other people. I feel like they are playing games, mind games, literally. 7 of Wands. I mean, that's a little bit of a fighting back feeling, that you're defending yourself, that you feel like you have to prove something to somebody. And I don't want you to have to prove yourself to anybody. You're perfect just the way you are. And somebody should love you for who you are, and that you have so much to offer. So you're an empress. Look at you. You're gorgeous. You're amazing. And you have something more to offer. So if this person isn't going to open up and want to be in a relationship, and says things like, you know what? All right, this is one of my favorites. The person who says to you, I will live with you, but I will never get married. Okay. Who signs up for that? You might live with them for a short period of time, but the problem with that is that you end up being, at least from the feminine energy, you end up being a wife without any of the benefits. You end up doing laundry and cleaning the house. And yes, maybe they help in those things, but I still feel like it's still not fair, even though it's, 2024. But the person who says, I'll live with you, but I won't ever commit to you, run, because they're not going to be there for you in the long run. Okay. They're getting a lot of benefits out of you being in a relationship with them, but there's no benefit to you eventually, So Don't settle. A Knight of Cups. There's a part of me that feels like this person is very charming. Okay. This person is probably very sensual. This person is somebody that I'm very attracted to. And Spirit just said you're trying to change them, that you'll be the one that changes them, that in enough time that they are going to open up to you, they're going to fall in love with you, and they're going to want to be committed to you.
But don't move in with them.
Don't move in with them. Do not move in with them, okay? Because I just feel like unless they're coming towards you and saying, I only want to be with you. I don't want to be on the dating apps anymore. I don't want to date anybody else. I can't even imagine dating anybody else. But Spirit's saying this person is keeping their options open. So that tells me they see you as an option. And I'm not enjoying that energy. So I want my Aquarius to take a step back and ask yourself, what's in it for me? That's how it's coming into me. It's
prioritize yourself.
Yeah.
What are your needs? What are you looking for at this stage of your life?
Yeah.
Don't settle. And anybody who's breadcrumbing you and just giving you the scraps, is that really what you want? They're not going to change.
They're not going to change.
I mean, unless they're 20, and I don't think we have any 20-year-olds watching us right now. They're never going to change.
This is somebody who is probably like a bachelor, like a kind of
confirmed
bachelor.
Very mature, I got
loves being a bachelor, loves dating lots of different people, doesn't really commit to any one person, probably is a really good smoozer. What's that word?
Yeah,
schmoozer. Somebody who says the right things. But what they're not saying is, I see a future with you. And that's what you should
run.
That's what you should be hearing.
What do they say? if you allow somebody to tell you who they really are, they eventually will. I know I'm butchering the statement, the sentence, but truly, a lot of us don't want to see the red flags. We see them, we hear them. They tell us really what they want us to know, but it's it's an illusion.
This is not somebody who will commit. My Aquarius today, we've got somebody who is not going to be a committed connection. So we want to be careful with those, and we want to avoid the person who's playing games. Okay. So just be aware of your energy at all time. You deserve more, Spirit just said.
Absolutely.
Okay. So Pisces, last but not least,
Pisces in the house. Sorry, my TikTok shut off. That's all right. So we got Pisces, or unless you're spying on a Pisces, I'm going to put Pisces. Okay. Hopefully, did I spell it right?
No.
Oopsie. Okay. Pisces. Okay. There we go.
Okay, Tammy, you're a Pisces. Okay.
Any Pisces out there? Water sign, Pisces. I feel.
Okay, we got some Pisces.
Yeah. Let me see, Pisces. Well, I feel you're with somebody, or you're newly with somebody, and listen to your gut, listen to your intuition, Pisces. Feel like you're picking up on them. You feel exhausted, Pisces. You're feeling it very exhausted to me. I don't know if it's because of this relationship, but you're making this person be accountable now for their actions. I feel before you kind of looked the other way because you weren't really looking for anything serious at the time. But it just feels like, you kept your mouth shut, but I feel like it's up to here now, Pisces. I feel like you're really just had enough. Let me see if you're going to stay with this person. All right. I mean, you love them. That's why I think you're still with this person. You're still holding on to a lot of resentments with this person, or possibly even bringing it in from other relationships with this person. I don't know. I just get a lot of turmoil, toxicity with them. You're in your head a lot, they're saying. You guys, I'm not saying to break up with them either. I mean, unless truly they're toxic, then I'm not talking to you, then walk the other way. But I do get, if you can hire a therapist, have somebody, have the two of you guys communicate, hear each other, connect with each other, then you have an opportunity to do teamwork here. And you guys are soulmates, I'm getting. So if you could put all this resentment behind you, and I see unconditional love here too. So I do feel there's a lot of potential, just a lot of stuff from your past is coming up. Yeah, a lot of like blaming. I see a lot of pointing fingers. No, it's your fault. No, it's your fault. A lot of tit for tat. Is that what they say? And then sometimes, I'm not sure if it's your end, their end, that when they shut down, or maybe you shut down instead of communicating with the other person, then it becomes very, as it says, ice cold environment, but I get a shutting down, avoidant. But I feel if you can get over this hump between now and October, I know this is a timeless reading. We're doing this reading in end of June. And you can really get over this little hump. 1,000% higher recommending a couples counselor. I don't care what stage in the relationship you are. I always suggest get one in the beginning. If you really love each other, why not? Why wait till things are bad, right? Start spending some more quality time together. I even hear maybe go on a retreat, a vacation together, even if it's for a night. And for those of you that maybe have a little mini breakup, you're definitely going to reconnect and do all the things I recommend is getting a therapist, a coach, a counselor, somebody, marriage counseling, if you're religious, maybe whoever's in charge of your church or synagogue. And I feel like the two of you guys need to learn to compromise together. That's what I keep hearing. Teamwork, you need a compromise, because I feel I don't get you're right, they're right, you're wrong, they're wrong. I feel it's the two of you. to be honest. I really do. I feel, but I see so much potential and love there. I would hate for the two of you guys to walk away because you're both frustrated and tired. Yeah, it is a give and take. That's what I keep, hearing is it's not, you're not right or wrong. They're not right or wrong. It's the both of you. So you need somebody in the middle who's a neutral party. Don't get friends and family involved. They're not neutral. And especially I'm hearing this I love this one. Don't get marriage or relationship advice from anybody who never had a successful marriage or relationship.
Never been married.
Never been married. I always love that one. They love to give all the advice.
It's like people who give you advice to raise your children that have never had children.
Oh, I love that one. I've had that before. Oh, yeah, I've had that. Yep, that's a goodie. Yep. So I just feel that I keep hearing October. October is 2024 is going to be a super, really good month for you two. Maybe you're going to go on a honeymoon. Maybe you'll get engaged.
Maybe things will get better.
Yeah, because I feel the two of you guys, I got the control card, but I'm going to be honest. I don't feel it's just their end. All right, Pisces, I feel it's the two of you. I'm getting, excuse my language, two stubborn asses is what I keep hearing. So one of you guys or both of you guys got to get out of your way. And I just feel, I see a lot of passion in there too. So I think this is what happens. You both get really pig-headed and I just see this. And then when the passion comes around, then you forget about the control. All right, what else? I do feel they're going to come back and tell you how much they really love you and appreciate you. I really see this as a good person. Again, if you're with somebody toxic, I'm not talking to you. This is a really good person. I just feel you guys are getting acclimated to each other's waters. That's really what I'm getting at. If it's too hard to do on your own, get outside help. And then I see a lot of success, and a lot of you guys might either get engaged or at least get to another higher level of commitment by September, October. So I wish you luck there, guys. Okay. So thank you so much, Pisces.
All right.
I think we did them all, right?
So my YouTube channel, I will timestamp everything. So if you missed your reading, I will upload this video with timestamps as well. So look for that.
I promise I'll do the same.
So do you want to take a couple of questions?
We've already been an hour and a half, right?
Or do you want to do a general message just as a wrap up for anybody?
Yeah, because we've been on a long time.
Okay. So what we're going to do is I'm going to do a general reading.
And I'll piggyback it.
And thank you, Playboy Bunny. Thank you. I'm not doing private readings. Playboy personal readings. These are just love messages for everybody. So this can be a general reading. It can be any area of your life, any messages that Spirit wants me to share with you this evening, and any sign, and it doesn't necessarily have to be love. I'm going to, whatever Spirit lets me hear. Okay. Spirit, can you please guide me with any messages that you want me to hear this evening for anyone who is meant to find this message? What is it that you need us all to hear? I am listening for you now. I have a Queen of Swords, Six of Swords, Queen of Wands, and I have an Eight of Wands. They are definitely shifting your energy, okay? They're moving you away from something that has been troubling you or upsetting you, or that it's time for you to move on. It's no longer serving you. I've already been doing it. I've been there, done that. And it's time to move on. And it's time to move on in I'm going to say, a positive way, that they're saying to encourage you to follow your passion. Okay. So it's more of this Queen is coming forward with this Queen of Swords and Queen of Wands, that they're saying it's time for you to decide. It's something going on around you that they want you to decide what it is that is important to you. What is it that makes you tick? What is it that you are dying to work on? Okay. So it could be anything from it's a personal goal of yours, or it is something that you just need to take care of. Like, in my case, it was like, I've got to address my weight, for once and for all for my life. And I had to move away from the emotional baggage that held me into holding on to weight on my body. And I had to believe in myself, make that decision, and be passionate about it. So that would be an example. Okay. So is there something going on in your life that Spirit's saying, I need to move you forward? Okay. Where you are right now has worked for you. It worked for you for a long time, but it's no longer working. And we have something better for you. So it's time for a change. It's time for you to kind of dig in deep, follow something that you want for yourself, even if it's hard, even if it's a challenge, even if it pushes you out of your comfort zone. Okay. They want you to, they're saying, I guess, trust your own guidance. Okay. I mean, I'm delivering the message, but trust your own guidance. It could be something along the lines of, it could be something along the lines of, this is something I've been thinking about for a long time, but I haven't taken action on it. And maybe I am a stepping stone or a starting point, or, giving you the motivation to
She's
say,
the
conduit. There it is. This is something that they want you to do. So
don't wait any longer.
Whatever is in your head that you have been wanting to do, I'm going to say, Spirit saying, the time is now. The time is now to take action. Something along those lines.
And it's funny, I've been getting that a lot with all the private readings lately. Exactly what you said. So something's in the air. I don't do astrology, but something's in the air for a lot of us that it's time to take
When's
charge.
When's the next full moon? I'd have to look that up.
I thought we just had one, right? Last week? I'm not sure. If anybody knows, let us know when the full moon is.
I have to look at a calendar.
I also got a message for you guys from the collective. And just real quick, for those of you that want to know if you're going to reconcile with your person, they said yes. But they kind of want, meaning your angels and spirit guides, want you to kind of focus on your finances right now. So that's why if they haven't come back yet, that's what the time lapse is right now. And this person is more of a twin flame. I'm just saying, more of a short-term type person, but that's how we learn, is by dating all different types of people. A lot of passion I get, but you guys will reconcile. Do I see marriage? Not necessarily, but this person is somebody it gets really steamy with. I feel it's been an on and off again relationship. And I feel you guys are kind of mirroring each other. So maybe you both, you get really passionate, then you kind of work on your careers. Then you get passionate, you work on your careers. That's kind of what I'm getting. But if you do want to have more than just a steamy, passionate, I'm trying to keep a PG relationship, changes are required between the two of you. I'm also hearing the perspective because I feel, what's interesting is this person is finally seeing you for who you are in a good way. I feel before it might have been just a physical thing, but now they're starting to recognize that you have a lot to offer. I don't know why they kind of put you in a box is what I'm hearing. Maybe you're a very good looking person and they just put you in the box of, you're just a sexual person just to have a sexual relations with. But now they're kind of starting to see actually an opportunity to be more. And they actually are starting to really grow some feelings for you, which is very interesting. Perhaps you guys were just friends at first, and it grew stronger. And I'm not saying this relationship was easy. A lot of, round and round with the two of you guys. I keep hearing steamy together and then apart. Steamy together, apart. Oh my goodness, you guys are hot and cold and hot and cold. Okay, so any of you that are wondering with this, yes, will you reconcile? Absolutely. But will you be satisfied long-term with this person? I don't get that vibe. So again, if you need your closure and you want to know if they're going to come back, yes, I'm hearing 3 to 5 weeks, not far out, by the way. But if you're looking for marriage long-term, I'm not getting it with this person. That's all. So
Okay.
I think that was it.
So before we leave, first of all, thank you everybody who joined us. I'm so excited. We're so happy that you were here tonight.
Yes, thank you.
We have been trying to alternate days and evenings on Wednesdays so that we can do more of these. So keep your eyes open for those announcements when we post them or we schedule. Keep that in mind. And then, of course, Deirdre, we would love for you to join Deirdre's YouTube channel at Deirdre ABRAMI, Psychic.
Nope.
What is it?
Facebook and YouTube. I'm sorry. YouTube and TikTok is at Deirdre ABRAMI. Okay. Facebook and Instagram is DeirdreABRAMI.psychic.
Okay, there it is.
Very confusing.
Okay, so you will find her. You will look her up and find her.
Yeah, please help me over at YouTube.
Yeah, YouTube. And then TikTok, you know, my YouTube channel.
She's starting to take off on her TikTok.
Yeah, my TikTok channel's taking off. But I am posting different videos on TikTok than I do on YouTube because of how TikTok works. Not that I don't love you, YouTube, but they're different videos. So check out TikTok for, you know, there might be additional messages there for you. It's a little bit of everything that I normally do on my YouTube channel. So if you love my love readings, you might find a reading over on TikTok that you enjoy. In my Facebook groups, I don't post my love readings in Facebook. But if you like those types of readings, of course, join me in YouTube or TikTok.
And also the reels I post on Instagram and Facebook, because I know I have quite a few Facebook people. The reason it cuts me off at 90 seconds, but if you want to, you know, view the full video, I constantly get people messaging me, please, for right now, go to my TikTok, or I'm going to start reposting them on YouTube because unfortunately the reels only allow 90 seconds.
Yeah.
So
yeah, my readings on TikTok are only about 5 or 6 or 7 minutes, whereas on YouTube they're more like 10 minutes, 13 minutes, 15 minutes. I have a hard time wrapping it up sometimes. Sometimes I'm like just really into the reading, but they're a little bit longer. So it depends on what kind of, you know, time you have or what you're interested in, but check them both out. If anybody's interested in booking a private reading with me, you can go directly to my website at KathyMamolenPsychicMedium.com for both mediumship readings or love readings or coaching, transition, anything that you feel like you need some guidance with. I will be happy to listen to Spirit's messages for you and help you. So, and then Deirdre's address.
My website is DeirdreABRAMI.com. DEIRDREABRAMI.com. Well, thank you so much, everybody, for watching.
Have a good night, everybody, and we'll see you again soon. And I'm glad you had a good time. I'm very grateful that you were all here.
Till next time.
Okay, we'll see you soon. Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.